Welcome, race fans. Tonight we're back here with Lucky Dog Sim Racing at Michigan with the next gen cars. Got my good old buddy Wayne, or D Wayne, excuse me, in here with me. Dwayne, good to have you back there, brother.
Yeah, good to be back. Hope everybody had a good holiday, and I'm ready to see some racing.
I hear you, man. This is going to be pretty good, I think. Right now, it looks like we got about a 23 car field, which looks pretty strong. Also on tap here tonight is 4-wide racing, so make sure you tune in for that. And I don't think I have the wasn't really paying attention here, but hold on a minute. I'm not sure if this is right or not, but we'll just take a look at it here. Just take a look at the weather mainly. 74-degree air temperature, 97-degree track temperature. Holy smokes. It's going to be a hot one here tonight.
Yes, it is. And
go ahead.
The track temp being 96 degrees, that is going to cause a lot of tire wear for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. 75 laps are running. That's 150 miles around a 2-mile oval. I don't know exactly what these, if these are even correct here. Tire window 50 to 60 lap. I don't know if they're running 55% fuel. Could you check that out, Dwayne, and let me know what does it say? I forgot to look.
They are running 100% fuel, but
okay.
have a limit of 3 sets of tires from start to finish.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm not sure about the mileage then. Probably about 40 to 45 laps. I think. Somewhere along in there. But anyhow, 55 mile an hour down pit road. Now, this is no points here tonight. This is all they're still practicing. Now, let's see, what was it? January 7th, I believe, is the first race of the season.
I believe so. That will be Friday, a week from Friday.
Yeah, I believe that's the first race of the season of all of them, because they race Wednesday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. And I haven't heard of any other night that they're going to be starting. I haven't heard yet. So, that wind keeps kicking around, don't it? And we're having, just to let everybody know, if I lose connection here or lose power, we're under pretty much tornado conditions here. There's going to be rotation in there from what I'm hearing, and we're under a lot of thunder and lightning right now. It's pretty bad. So it always just seems like it's race night. Why is that?
I don't know, but hopefully you guys stay safe there. And
yeah, it's right on top of us right now. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. But, all right, so that is what's coming up here tonight. Top of the leaderboard right now, Vernon Markham. He's been really good here lately, man. Jason Duckworth, Jay Anderson, third. So, I guess Jay is, and he's in Discord. Okay, good. Got quite a few guys over there in Discord. But we'll get a word in with them here in a little while. But I think what I'm thinking about here maybe is dragging one of these guys down here and talking to them real quick.
Well, they're in a driver's meeting right now, Rudy.
Okay. Never mind then. All right.
Okay, it's over if you want to drag somebody up now.
Well, I don't know who would be available, so I don't. How about Dan Witt? Let's see if we can get Dan down here. Dan Witt, you got a copy?
Yeah. Well,
Dan, how you feeling about Michigan here tonight?
Okay.
Just okay. Okay.
It's I guess it's flat-footing it pretty much all the way around, but.
Yeah, but for how long can you do that?
Yeah, that's true. As fast as the guy in front of me lets me, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to be fun with these cars.
So, okay, is the best place to, is it going to be like high line, low line? What is it going to be?
I'm saying middle. Middle
Middle?
high.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, you think you might have the winning car?
I don't know. There's a lot of good drivers in there. Top
Yeah.
5, top 10 will make me happy.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, are you excited to get the new season underway here next month?
Yes, I am.
Very good. Very good. All right, Dan, I'll let you go and wish you the best of luck there, brother.
Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right. Sounds like he's pretty excited about it, Dwayne.
Yeah, I think all these guys are. Now, one thing about Michigan, it is a tire eater, especially
Yep.
this configuration. This looks to be, I believe this is the old configuration before the new update.
Yeah.
So it does, this track specifically, this configuration does chew up tires. You do not want the low line around here. You can look and see grooves in the track. You want that first dark line going around for the second.
Right.
Those are the sweet spots in the corners. If you can hit those seams in the track just right, you can dime in the corner and pick up time rather than just trying to arc it like you normally would. So, going to see a lot of strategies play out here, a lot of drafting.
All right, well, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem real quick, and we'll be right back with qualifying, so stay tuned.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying is underway. Nobody's turned in a time yet. Brandon, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well too.
Now, usually here at Michigan, you have to let out a little bit going into the corners, but with these new cars where they're all automatically down on horsepower, it's pretty much like a super speedway. You can go flat foot here. Now, it's still going to tear up your tires if you do that.
Right.
So for qualifying, that doesn't matter. Just go all out, hold it to the floor, see what you can get. But we're going to see the guys who flat-foot it. They're going to charge to the front early. And the guys in the back who are letting off, saving their tires, they're going to be charging to the front if we get a long green run here. And Michigan is notoriously a self-cleaning track. Usually when we come here, there's very few cautions. So I look for more of the same here tonight.
Oh, Robert DuPont right now, top of the leaderboard.
40.151. That's getting around here pretty quick in these cars.
Mm-hmm.
Without the drop.
These are a pretty good car. I like them.
Hopefully all the drivers remember that these cars have 5 gears, not 4.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that too. That's right. I'll be danged, man. I completely forgot about that. Dang, I hope we don't lose power. I didn't eat no dinner yet.
Oh no.
I'm hungry.
Now hopefully you got beans and tuna at the ready, just in case.
Well, I have some lunch meat in there. Could eat that. That does sound pretty good. I'm gonna have to make me a sandwich afterward.
There you go.
Yeah. No Becky Whitmer tonight. Was it, I think, was her and her husband's anniversary the other day? 45,
yeah.
45 years, I think it was.
Very
Well,
nice.
happy anniversary, you two. I don't know if she's in there listening or not, or maybe she'll hear it later or something. Qualifying's just about over here. We got about 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought we would see more qualifiers there. Out of the 24 drivers that are registered, only 16 actually put in a qualifying lap.
Right. All right. Well, here we go. Robert DuPont does hold on to the pole, the 40.152. Congratulations, Robert, for grabbing the pole. Conehead, Gary Slapinski will start in second. Dan Witt, third. Darren Reeser will start fourth. Jason Duckworth, fifth. Ray Zerkett, sixth. Jeff Gilmore, seventh. Vernon Markham, eighth. Paul Witt, ninth. Jay Anderson, 10th. John Held, 11th. And Everett Lane, 12th. Go ahead and finish them up there, Dwayne.
Martin Porter is going to roll off 13th. Michael Pegg, 14th. 15th qualifying is going to go to Gary Ragland, and Calvin Miller will start 16th. The last car to take a qualifying time. Gasman, also known as Frank Rumuglia, will roll off 17th. Donald Stewart 18th. 19th is going to be Larry Boyle. Gary Whitmer will round out the top 20 starters. Hindi in car 111 is going to roll off 21st. Joe Guy 22nd. Brian Pierce 23rd. And Chris Hoge will round out the field in 24th. George Gibbs is not in session.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, I hope everybody can hear the cars okay. I found some settings that were off, and I don't know if Windows did it or was an OBS update that did it or what. Hopefully they sound better, because I didn't like the way they sounded the other day. I was like, what the heck's going on? And when I started doing a little investigating into it, things got switched around, and I don't know how that happened. I didn't do it, but Windows may have done it with an update or something. But here we go. If you don't mind, let me know how they sound there in the game here, probably on TV too. We'll probably have to wait till they get to racing. All right, I believe it's 75 laps. Did I see that right, Dwayne?
You saw that correct.
Usually they run 100 here, but 75 laps is still a lot of laps here at Michigan.
Yeah, it's a decent size. This is still a 2-mile track, so it's like a super speedway. I got a feeling, especially with these cars being flat out, we're going to see, at least in the first half of a run, we're going to see some pack racing. And but if these guys can get spread out, we're going to see a very long run.
Sure. Yeah, usually most leagues run about 80 to 90 laps here, because they run like 75 at Talladega. So they run like 80 to 90 here because it's only 2 miles. So. Well, get them going here, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. Hey, this is one of my favorite tracks to run at, just because you can go high, you can go low. This is a driver's track for sure. Here we go. Pace truck is off. DuPont bringing them down to the start zone. Green flag is in the air. We are underway at Michigan International Speedway. And Slapinski gets out to the early lead as they head down into 1.
And I kind of figured that the way him and Darren Reeser there are hooked up drafting, and boy, it's already putting Robert DuPont back to 4th already. Holy smokes. Or 3rd, excuse me. But soon to go to 4th.
Yeah, soon to 4th as that outside line is hooked up. The draft help is there. He's going to lose several more spots before he might be back in 10th before this is over, Rudy.
You bet.
And this is just the first lap.
And Gary Slapinski's going to lead the first lap. Hey, Michael. Hey, how do the cars sound, Michael? I thought you were racing tonight. Isn't he racing? Yeah, he is racing. I don't know if that's him or Tracy, maybe. I don't know. Cars sound all right? Just curious. Vernon Markham into 3rd. Remember last week? What was that? Saturday. Vernon wound up winning. Great race too.
Vernon. Right now, the top 2 checking out on the rest of the field. Ray Zerkett currently 3rd. He is almost a second, or over half a second behind the leader right now.
Yeah. He is in the draft, though, and boy, I'll tell you, these cars really do draft really awesome. So, down the back stretch. Jeff Gilmore, 6th place. Picking up 1. Here comes Everett Lane, trying to get by Jay Anderson.
Yeah, and you're going to see
Wow.
these guys early in the run here just searching for a line that goes forward because everybody's pretty much all out right now. So you're not going to gain through throttle manipulation, but if you can get a little lower, try to get that run up off the corner and beat the guy in front of you, you can get back in line in front of him. But after a while, the high line, especially through 1 and 2, the high line is going to be where you want to be.
Okay, Tracy. Yeah, that was Tracy. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Robert DuPont, now our pole sitter, has gone all the way back to 12th, Dwayne. What's going on? Is this by design he's doing this, or?
I don't think it's by design. I think it's by necessity. He needed to get back in line. You see, he's back going on to the high side right now. I don't think his car felt good down there, and plus they weren't really that organized down there on that low line. Not like they were up top. They were ready to be drafting in the high line, and it just kind of put him toward the back. But he's still in the main pack, so he should be able, with some careful maneuvering, he should be able to get around a few guys here.
Jason Duckworth has went back to 14th now after starting 5th. So yeah, some of the guys. And look at that number 5 there, Don Stewart, picking up 3 spots.
And I tell you what, I'm noticing, Rudy, now that you mention it, watching Robert DuPont here, he is one of the few drivers right now who's actually letting off going into the corner. So
yeah,
remember what I said pre-race? The drivers who are flat-footing it will march to the front in the short term. I think Robert DuPont's playing the long game right now.
Yeah, you're right. Well, Craig, how does it sound? We're still trying to get things working right. Craig, does the sound okay? The cars and us talking, we're not like one's loud, too loud or something? Sound all right? Other lane, going for 3rd after starting 12th with Michael Pegg hard on his tail. They're closing that gap up on them leaders. You see that?
Yes, they are. That tells me they are not saving.
Yeah, I don't hear either of them guys lifting off the gas at all. Paul Witt's coming right along with them. Boy, they've come from probably about mid-pack all the way up through, doing good. And look at that, just closed right up on the back of Darren Reeser.
And they're probably going to pass him here.
Yep, here he goes. Wow, Everett, man, I can't believe this is awesome. This is going to make for some good racing if this keeps this up all night.
Ooh, little bump in the back there. Ray Zerkit gave Paul Witt quite the shot right before they got to the corner, and it just killed Zerkit's momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, he just left the session.
He did. Wow, what the heck? There's Gary Whitmer. I did see that. Who's driving that? It's number 8 up there. What is that in the number 8?
That would be
the Budweiser car.
That would be Martin Porter.
Martin Porter. Okay.
I do like that throwback.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dale Earnhardt Jr. throwback car. Nice. Beautiful paint job. Back up front. Nobody's really making a bid for the lead at the moment. Everybody's kind of riding here in the front 5. And Vernon Markham now in 6th place.
I think everybody, we're 10 laps into the run here. Everybody's trying to, just stay in line. They're figuring out what they've got, just waiting for that first pit stop right now.
Yep. DuPont starting to pick up some positions again here. Martin Porter looking to get by Jeff Gilmore, and he's not done yet. Look at this. He is powering it down.
And more impressive, he's doing it without draft help. Now here you see on the front stretch the draft, and, you know, without any help, it just overtakes you. So
Right.
he'll fall back in line and try to get somebody to go with him.
Here he goes again, taking a look. Wow, I'm telling you, this is wild.
Yes, sir. And I tell you, what's really interesting is to watch how each driver enters the corner differently. Some guys, especially about midline, you see them just kind of following the leader, but then there are other guys who kind of have they wait a little longer, have a wider arc into the corner, and that gives them a little more momentum coming off.
All right. Brian Pierce back 21st, picking up 2 positions following there's a little bit of a break here. Gary Ragland leading this 5-car field back here. Of Larry Boyle, Brian Pierce, Frank Gramuglia, and Chris Hogue.
Yeah, we're a little bit spread out. You got the top 10 all within a second of each other right now. Then it's 4 seconds back to 11th off the lead, 4.5. And that is an 8-car group back to 17th, and then you've got 18th through 24th here, just kind of hanging way back, about 10 seconds off the lead, just logging laps right now.
Yeah. Well, Joel Guy is about to join that 5-car group here with Gary Ragland and stuff, so they're reeling him in. So it's going to soon become a 6-car pack back here. Very good. Back up front, Gary's still leading. That's a big pack of cars right there.
Yes, it is.
10 of them? Yeah, 10 of them. Wow.
And Dan Witt gets shuffled out, goes from 7th back to 10th.
Yeah, doggone.
And now is the point of the run where 15 laps in, you've got, you know, the newness out of your tires.
Yep.
If you get a run on the guy, you're going to try to take it, but otherwise you're just going to try to follow in his wake and wait for him to mess up.
Martin Porter again picking up more positions, up to 7th. I know Martin from a while back. He used to race in the league that I broadcasted. Great racer. I mean, great racer.
Yeah, he's been put on quite a show since he's joined the league.
Oh, yeah. Robert DuPont getting passed up by Jeff Gilmore.
Maybe.
Yeah,
he hasn't
maybe.
completed the pass yet. He's on that inside line. You're going to have to slide up in front of him.
Yep, there he got him.
Look out for a crossover,
Wow.
possibly. Oh, look out. Car in almost into the wall. That was
Ooh.
Paul Witt. He stayed off the wall, but that was a close one.
Martin Porter going backwards again.
Yeah, he saw that right in front of him. He saw Paul Witt almost get in the wall, and he would have had nowhere to go. So I think he backed off a little bit, just trying to keep himself out of something. And you see how much momentum he's lost
Yep.
just by hanging it out there and losing the draft.
Man, he is dropping like a rock back through that field. Well, nothing's really changed up in the front right now, Dwayne, but I think everybody's riding here probably seeing how the car's going to react once they start dropping some fuel out of it, you know? They start burning more fuel, lightens the car up.
Yeah, and I'm noticing some guys who are starting to get really tight. We've had keep an eye on the exit at turn 2. We've had several drivers give that wall a little kiss there. That's going to be a trouble spot here as this race goes on. Donald Stewart just took his car behind the wall.
Oh no, the heck, that's 2 of them out.
Yes, sir.
John Held back in 14th, dropping a couple positions. This guy's all being led here by Calvin Miller. Calvin looked pretty strong. Jay Anderson. Jay's dropped a couple positions. He was up there battling inside the top 10 at the beginning of the race, but said, nah, you know what? It's a little early for that battle and stuff right now.
And I'm a little concerned for these 2 groups that are 7 and 13 seconds off of the lead pack, Rudy. I mean, they're starting to let that front pack get away from them. There's only so much you can make up on a pit stop without a caution, especially being 13 seconds back. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch him here. Super Speedway, it might be a different story, but
yeah,
I don't know if you're going to be able to do that here.
Well, thank you everybody for dropping by tonight. We do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video there, and hit the subscribe button, notification bell there. Make sure you get notified every time we do go live. Well, nothing's changed up front, boy. Once old Conehead got the lead, boy, he just he ain't leaving that lead, is he? That's 21 laps so far.
Looked like a couple of guys were gonna challenge him, then thought better of it.
Right.
I don't know if they realized they were burning their tires or what, but they just kind of fell in line, and we've pretty much been single file ever since. Martin Porter takes it down low, looking to pick up 2 spots in one corner. Again, doesn't have that draft help and just falls right back in place.
Yeah, it's weird how that draft makes that much of a difference, you know?
It definitely does. You get out there and you've got the momentum. You're in the draft right now. You got the extra speed, but as soon as you break out of that line, it's just like you hit a wall, and all that momentum and speed you have is just gone.
All right, second group, 7.7 seconds behind the leader right now. But they seem to be content, not, too awful worried about trying to get up there right now. I mean, they're, as you can see them, they're like about a half a straightaway behind.
Yeah, and if you're in these groups that are so far off the lead right now, your best bet is fuel strategy. You're gonna try to play the game here, try to make moves on pit road to either get caught up or by these guys.
Hendy in 15th. Started 21st. Nobody's really making big moves. I haven't seen anybody really making huge moves or anything, but Jeff Gilmore, boy, he's blinking out really bad there.
Yeah, and Robert DuPont just had a moment, Rudy, coming off of 2. They almost hit the wall, and that's kind of put them behind the pack a little bit more. So now I'll make that a 6-car breakaway for the lead, and then about 2 seconds now back to the 7th or 8th, 9th, and 10th place cars.
Wow, still thundering out here, but we haven't lost power yet.
That's a good thing.
Yep, not dropping any frames. That's another good thing. Well, yeah, Craig, there is another race. Let's see, I think they start here in about 45 minutes. There's another race on MaxspeedTV too. It's 4 wide racing. Yeah, they start about 9:15 Eastern. And then tomorrow night there's a couple more. I'll be off tomorrow night, but there's another race up tomorrow night. I'll be back Friday night, Dwayne and I, and then Saturday night as well. Friday night's the trucks somewhere, and Saturday night is the Xfinity cars at Talladega. You can look on the channel there. Just look at upcoming races on the front page on YouTube, or go to our website, MaxspeedTV.com, and you can see what's on schedule there. MaxspeedTV.com, and you can see the schedule. All right, Vernon Margham's still hanging on to the back of that pack, but again, like you said, a little ways back to Martin Porter, Dan Witt, and Robert DuPont. They have lost the draft, Dwayne, and I'm kind of concerned about that.
Yeah, and that's just a product of one guy almost getting in the wall, the other two having to check up, and now you're drafting buddies.
There you go. Well, we're probably a little over halfway through the first fuel run here.
Yeah, and at this rate, they should be able to make it on one stop.
Right, exactly.
So it's going to be really crucial here, especially if you're further back in the field. You're going to want to try to short pit. Instead of running the fuel out, you want to get to that point where you can make it the rest of the way. Even if it's just the last lap, don't worry about green, white, checker, because the way this race is playing out so far, with 30 laps green, I would say the best bet is to just try to get to that point and bring it in and then run out your tank to try to make up that time. Otherwise, without a caution, there's really no other way you're going to get caught up to these guys. Because they're now 19 and a half seconds behind the lead from 17.
Yep. And then Calvin Miller, those guys 10 seconds back. And that pack has gotten really huge now. There's like about 6 or 7 cars in that pack. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm really kind of concerned about them guys, seriously. I don't know how they're going to make that time up. The only way right now that I can see that it would anyway would make it up would be as if a caution come out.
Yeah, but they could technically make up that time if they short pit, get out there, say 5-10 laps before the leaders pit, and then you're making up that time on fresh tires.
Caution, yellow flag.
And we've got a caution.
There's a caution.
Like there is a car down low on the track. That's Brian Pierce.
Brian Pierce. Oh no. Go back and see what happened here. Looks like he just
Stopped on the track.
Yeah.
Well, they needed a caution, and
they got it.
He decided to give him one.
And he's still sitting there. I don't know what happened. Wonder maybe if he had some graphical problem or something.
It could be a black screen issue, definitely.
Yeah.
With him still sitting there.
Yeah. Yeah, Craig, that would be fine. Yeah, great. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot to put the link up on Facebook tonight. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, that would be a big help. Thank you.
Well, I believe that's going to take fuel strategy as well as getting caught short pitting out the window here.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to Brian. He's still sitting there. Or no, he's in pit now.
Yeah, looks like he has towed.
Yep. Okay. Well, what happened to him? If I could drag him down here and find out. I hate to bother him, but if he's got problems. Brian Pierce, you got a copy. Hey, Brian. All right, he's not talking, so it
Yeah,
must
he
be
may
something.
be having some sort of hardware issues there.
Yep, could be. Or an emergency come up at the home, you know, or something.
Yeah, and that's possible too. You know, you have to treat it like a failed part when you have those kind of
Right.
hard, you know, like a blown transmission. Well, here they come.
Yeah, now they can make it from here with this one pit stop. That's all they needed was one pit stop, you know, say around the halfway mark. And I mean, it's easy to make it.
Yeah, yeah, we're got coming up on 41 to go. Going to be probably 39 when we get the green flag. They
Yep.
should be able to make that pretty easy.
Easy, yep. Well, let's see who's going to come out on top because we know Gary's usually very good at pit stops. Oh, there's somebody that did a 2-tire stop, maybe Gary Ragland.
He might have missed. He drove through. He missed his pit box.
Oh no, that's not good. Well, let's let me talk to the man here and see what he's got to say. Michael Pegg, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, how's it going for you tonight? Boy, you guys marched straight up through the field pretty good, didn't you?
Yeah, it feels great. Good setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good run. Yeah, body's nice and clean tonight. Good run.
Now, we noticed at the beginning of the race, the track temperature was up there. Is that helping or hindering that setup, you think?
It's okay. We could have went a little bit longer. We were still, it wasn't loose or anything. It was still okay.
Yeah. Well, did you hear what happened? What happened to Brian?
We don't know. He just pulled over, and when he did, that's what brought the caution out.
Okay, yeah. I'm wondering if it's emergency or...
He's got kids.
Yeah, could have been something happened. Well, oh, gosh, I hope everybody's okay. Well, easy peasy here. I think you could probably win this, Michael. But the fact is, you got a lot of guys around you that feel the same way. And I'm telling you what, them guys are very, very strong.
Yeah, we'll see. Me and Gary can get hooked up here and see what happens.
All right,
We'll
buddy.
get
I'll let
behind
you
him.
go then.
All right, buddy. See you guys.
Good luck. All right. Conehead going to lead him to the green here.
Yes, sir. And a quick reset. You got Gary Slipinski currently as the points or the leader. Michael Pegg currently scored second. Paul Witt third. Martin Porter now back up to fourth. Darren Reeser fifth. Everett Lane sixth. Seventh place is Vernon Margam. Dan Witt currently eighth. Gary Ragland ninth. Jay Anderson 10th. Robert DuPont currently scored 11th. John Held in 12th. Jason Duttworth 13th. Gary Whitmer 14th. Calvin Miller 15th. Frank Ramuglia 16th. Chris Hogue 17th. 18th is Larry Boyle. Jeff Gilmore 19th. 20th is Joel Guy. And Hindi is scored in 21st. Last car on the lead lap. Ace truck ducks off. Green flag is back in the air. We're back underway. Huge checkup. We got a wreck.
What was that?
That was a huge checkup. I don't know what happened there, but a couple guys go around. We're still green.
There's Chris Hogue here. Let's go see what happened to him. I don't know. It looks like he may have got rear-ended or something here on that. Or maybe he did. He just didn't go.
Well,
yeah.
It looks like he had to check up. There was a huge accordion effect right in front of him. Everybody checking up for some reason. And that was a big mess.
Yep, and he got tagged in the rear. Yeah, Jeff Gilmore got hit. Oh my gosh. But no caution.
No caution. We're green, and Slipinski's still in the lead. They got single file very quickly after that.
Yep. Paul Witt now into third. These guys have come from the back of the field. Martin Porter fourth.
Now, track temperature has dropped since the start of the race, Rudy. We're now down to 88 degrees, so
Oh,
a little
man,
more
good.
grip to be had out there.
Yeah, very good. Everett Lane falls to seventh. He was up there bidding for the lead. Back here with Dan Witt. Jay Anderson now ninth. I love that paint job on Jay's car, man. That is an awesome looking paint job.
Sure.
Ford Performance. Everett Lane may be looking to try to get by Vernon Markham now. That would be for sixth. And he is really working it. A little help, pushing help there from Dan Witt. And he does get by, but boy, almost got into the side of Darren Reeser.
Now, these
God.
leaders are happy to see those guys starting to get racy behind them because that's letting them pull away a little bit.
You betcha. Vernon Markham got back around Everett Lane. Yeah, you bet, man.
And we've seen it to make any moves here, you're going to need help. So you're going to need about two or more other guys to go with you when you make your move. If they don't, you're going backwards in a hurry.
That's right. Well, Dwayne, what do you think? Time for a little crank it up, I think.
I
Don't
think
you?
so.
All right, let's do this. All right, folks, but we're back and nothing's really changed up front right now. That could change any time, though. We're going to have about 33 to go here. Pit stops out of the way. Don't have to worry about stopping now. Unless a caution comes out, then we may see that happen, but Dan Witt back to 8. Dan's looking pretty good, though. He's had a pretty good day so far today. We got to talk to him a little bit there earlier. And he's looking pretty strong. Jay Anderson up to 9th. He fell to the back there after the start of the race, and now he's worked his way back up to the front, so that's good. John held behind him. Jason Duckworth, which started 5th, he's back to 11th.
Yeah,
And
Gary Whitmer got hung out to dry there. He had just made a move to get by Duckworth, and then they all ganged up on the outside, went right back by him.
Poor Gary. I hope Becky's watching tonight. Becky, are you there? She usually says something when she comes in, but I haven't seen her tonight.
Like
Brian
Chris
Pierce.
Chris
Still,
Hogue
yeah.
just went down.
Oh, man.
That actually puts him 2 laps down.
Yeah. And Brian still has not returned to the race yet, so gosh, I hope whatever the problem is, I hope everybody's okay. Hey, Ryan! Holy smokes! Yeah, you betcha, Ryan. I know the guy that made these cams, buddy. You bet. Yeah, how you been, man? I haven't seen you in forever. Craig, what Tyler? Your friend Tyler, you want me to give him a shout out?
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a
Ooh, we got
caution
caution.
again. Gary Ragland? Is that what I'm seeing? Back. Yeah, it was something with Gary Ragland here.
And even weirder, Rudy, he was by himself, pulled down off the track, and he's taking it behind the wall. But normally, you don't see the caution come out when they're that far off the
Right.
track here.
Right, and he was still moving. Huh, that is weird. Well,
Well, they've been out there 13 laps. Track position is critical here. We've seen
Yeah.
everybody pretty much stay single file. You come take tires,
I
or
would.
do you not?
I would. And I'll tell you why I would. Because if the leaders stay out, everybody behind them is going to come into Pay Road. All right? And then they'll just pass the leaders. Not right away, okay? Because, these guys only got 13 laps on these tires. But when we're coming down close to the end, they're going to have old tires, and the rest of the field's going to have newer tires. So it's all going to depend on what Conehead does here. He's going to dictate the stops. Now, if let's say him and Michael stop and the rest of the field stay out, they're going to come from the back and they're just going to eat him alive. Not right away, but, I'm saying about 20 laps in.
Well, and here's the other side of that. Who takes 2 tires here?
True.
I would
That
be
is
willing
true.
to gamble it.
Yep. That looks like pretty much everybody's coming in. Well, maybe not. Like we had a few maybe stayed out.
Looks like we've got a split
wet.
decision on the field.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, I like the idea of coming
Man.
and taking tires here. Seeing that many guys stay out,
Yeah.
2 tires is out the window. I'm taking 4 all the way.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to see if I wanted to talk to John Held. Where is he at? John Held. Let me see if I can get him. He's in Discord over there. Be right back.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Got to get things unmuted. John Held, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, John, how's it going for you, brother? Man, you were looking pretty strong there for a while.
Yeah, we're just kind of riding the packs here, trying to learn the draft. You get sucked up, you got to slow down, you pass somebody, it's crazy.
Yeah, you guys, well, thank God for that caution there earlier, because, man, you guys had fallen so far behind, right?
Yeah, that did help us. We were having a tough time gaining up to that pack, so that helped us out. The second
Yeah.
the caution we didn't really need, but it's going to be a fun race.
What do you think about these next-gen cars? You like them?
Honestly, not my favorite, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, it's really close racing, but I don't know. I just think they need a little more horsepower, like they're going to put into them.
Okay. All right. Very
Gives
good.
a little more passing opportunity, I think. It's really tough. You don't have anybody going with you. You can't pass.
Well, tell us about your thoughts of what was dictated the option of staying out here when the front part of that field pitted.
Well, we only have one more set of tires, so if we get another caution, we'll have something in the bank. If we
Okay.
don't, well, hopefully they're back far enough and they can't catch us. So we'll see.
Okay. All
I
right,
got a
brother.
couple teammates up here too, so we might be okay.
Very good. All right. Good luck, John.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. Now it gets interesting, Rudy. Half the
Yeah.
field has 13 lap old tires. The rest of the field has new tires.
Yeah.
Going to be interesting to see. We may see some 3, maybe even 4 wide here. But before we go green, we'll give you a quick reset after that mix-up. Paul Witt currently scored as the leader. Vernon Margram up to second. Everett Lane scored third. John Held 4th. Jeff Gilmore currently holding the 5th spot. Jason Duckworth 6th. Jay Anderson 7th. Larry Boyle 8th. Hindy currently scored 9th. and Michael Pegg rounding out the top 10. Now we have 19 cars still on the lead lap, and it's going to be 26 to go when they get to the line.
What happened to Gary Slapinski? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
back.
currently scored 16th.
Yeah, wow. I wonder what happened to him on that pit stop.
Pace truck's off. Oh, it'll bring him to the restart zone. Green flag's back in the air. We are back underway at Michigan International Speedway.
Vernon Markham got a good jump on that restart. And it seems like that outside line seems to have a little bit of an advantage coming out of the corners.
Yeah, you just get more bite off here, and the low lines you need want to use more of the track. But right now, doesn't seem to matter. Look at Witt go.
Yeah. Oh, no. We got a bunch of them back here. Oh, no. Martin Porter, we got a bunch of them. Let's go see what happened here, because holy smokes. It tore up a bunch of cars.
Sure, looks like it was Hindi gets 3 wide here, trying to go up the middle. That's actually Martin Porter goes down low. Yeah, goes down low. Now he's got the position. It looks like he tries to come back up, and there's no hole.
Yep.
And that's what started that melee.
Dang, after I was sitting here bragging of Martin Porter. What the heck?
Well,
wow.
It's preseason, Rudy.
Yep. Yeah, thank goodness for that, right?
Right.
Dang. Well, they do have resets, so they should be okay. But boy, they sure did collect a lot of vehicles in there. Good Lord.
Yeah, now this caution is helping those who stayed out.
Right.
Because we're ticking down a few more laps. They're not using their tires. So this is if cautions start breeding cautions, that could be bad news for those who pitted.
Right. Well, let's see. Who can we get? Who do we want? Who you want to talk to? You pick them. Martin Porter's in here. If you want to talk to him, I'm saying.
Why don't we talk to our pole sitter, Robert DuPont? If he's in here.
He's not in here.
Okay.
They got to be in TeamSpeak. Hurry up. They're going to be going green. You want to talk to Martin, find out what happened?
Sure.
Okay. There he is.
Martin Porter waiting in the booth. Got a copy?
Martin, you there?
Yeah.
Well, Martin, it looked like just 2 cars going for the same piece of real estate there. What happened?
I honestly haven't looked at the replay. I know he was up there. I knew he was like in the middle lane because I felt like we were like 3 wide still. I knew I went up, and I still saw him up there, so I didn't go up too much farther. But I don't know if he came down or I went up higher than I thought, and we just came would put the blame on me.
Long way to go yet.
Well, it's still preseason, so there's your one. But now you're got a fresh car, you got fresh tires, but you're back in 15th. Can you get this thing back to the front before the laps run out?
No, this package, iRacing did a terrible job on it. There's nothing you can do. It's just, if you have help, you can make something happen, but you can't do anything on your own. Like that move I did in 1 and 2, I had a good run. That's why I was shot to the bottom. But middle of the back straightaway, guys on the outside were going to blow my doors off. This package sucks, and iRacing needs to fix it.
Well, now you've got a couple of guys back there with you who are eager to get on to the front on fresh tires, like Michael Pegg and Gary Slapinski. Maybe you can try hooking up with them.
That's the plan. I know Michael's good, Darian's good, and Gasman. I know they'll do something. Just follow them, see what happens.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you at the end.
All right, guys. I appreciate it, and appreciate you guys doing the broadcasting.
Thank you.
And you got a lot of people loving the car, the paint job on the car too, Martin.
I appreciate it, man. You can't go old with the retro one.
That's right. That's right.
Sad thing is, we're saying Dale Jr.'s paint schemes aren't retro anymore.
Yeah, I know it. Good luck, brother.
Later, man.
All right, get them going here, Dwayne.
Will do. All right, going to be 22 laps to go when they get back to the line. Vernon Margam is currently scored as the race leader. Paul Witt second. John Hill third. Everett Lane fourth. And Jeff Gilmore make up your top five. Ace truck's off. I'm going to lead him here to the restart. We are back underway, and he gets a great jump.
I'll tell you, Vernon won the other day, man. I'm telling you, he is on rails. He's doing super.
The guys I'm watching right now are those here in the back, starting with Robert DuPont. They're on fresh tires. Look at Slipinski coming up through there.
Yeah, Calvin Miller, he's one of the guys that stopped and got fresh tires. And the other guys are on 20 lap older tires. Man, you would think that's going to, well, excuse me, 14 lap older.
Taking it 3 wide.
Yep,
Mark
here he goes.
Peg following him through.
I watched them do this in a video the other night.
For second.
Oh, man. I don't think they're done yet.
No, sir. They're still bouncing like ping pongs out here.
Oh, look at this here. We're going to go 4 wide for the lead. Oh, my gosh. Jay Anderson in there. Oh, my gosh. Situational awareness there, guys.
Man. Jay Anderson just had a moment.
Yep. And I don't think that's done yet because, man, look at right behind him is the 20 of Calvin Miller. And we're coming to 20 to go this time by. Jeff Gilmore takes the lead.
Still 3 wide right now. DuPont, Porter, and Ramuglia. They finally get that sorted out.
Yeah, boy, and the one that lost out on that the most, I think, was Everett Lane. Boy, he did not fare well on that deal.
And here goes Slipinski from 4th to 2nd, trying to get to the lead.
Yeah, I watched him and Michael do this the other night in a race. Oh, my God. They just drove around here in about 4 laps. They were right in the lead. Look at this. Here he goes.
There he goes.
Oh,
the
my
difference
gosh.
between 20 lap and 4 lap tires right there.
Yep. Big difference. We're seeing some of these guys go back further. Jason Duckworth, he's one of the guys that has older tires. Gone back to 13th now. Martin Porter, fresh tires. Doesn't seem to be working out for him too well. Darren Reeser, now, I don't know what the deal was with Darren Reeser. I don't think he actually pitted. He may have just maybe, I don't think he even changed tires. I'll tell you, Gary Slapinski, he just loves to win, don't he?
He does.
Loves to win. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody loves to win, right?
All right. Just seems to be able to do it more than most.
Yes, sir. Gilmore now in the third.
Robert DuPont and Held. They get through it. And right now, you're seeing the guys with the old tires start to struggle.
Yeah, a little bit. But still got a few of them that are hanging around in the front here. Jeff Gilmore's got 25 laps on them tires, but he is currently in third with Vernon Margam also on old tires. But here comes Darren Reeser. He takes a look to the outside, followed by Martin Porter. They're going to the front on the outside, Dwayne.
That's not uncommon here at Michigan, especially late in the run. They've got their fresh tires.
Markham goes back to 6th. Kelvin Miller there sitting behind Everett Lane. Kelvin's had a great run here in the latter part of this race, so good to see him up there, and as well as Robert DuPont. Robert was our pole sitter tonight, and it didn't take long. He fell to the back, didn't he, Dwayne?
He did. He fell almost out of the top 20 there for a moment, and then he's finally worked himself back up to 9th.
Yeah,
now, he's one of those drivers that has fresh tires. He just really hasn't been able to make much of a move. Really hasn't had anyone to draft with since the drop of the green.
Yep. Paul Witt sitting in 10th. Paul got a little bit of damage on the car. I think he's out of resets. He's okay. And Frank Ramuglia in 11th after starting 17th. The old gas man.
More times around.
Yes, sir. And it is official. Gary Slapinski does lead the most laps. Nobody can top 52 laps.
Everett Lane trying to make a move. Can't get enough track on that low line. And he's going to go backwards.
Oh, man, look at that. Look how he goes backwards when you get out of that draft.
Yep. And you got to have somebody to go with you. If you don't have anyone going with you, that's exactly what happens right there.
Yep, you bet.
And that's kind of why DuPont hasn't gone anywhere really, because he knows he doesn't have anyone that he can work with. And if nobody goes with him, that's going to be him. So he's just kind of stuck it out now. He's currently in 8th. But if he can get hooked up with somebody here, look for him to come forward. The field's the lead pack here fan out as they go through 1 and 2 that time. Everybody looking for a little bit of the edge as the laps start to wind down here.
Here goes Kelvin Miller now looking to the inside of Vernon Markham. Now he can make a little bit of a run like this, but is he going to be able to do it by himself? No. Markham's going to come back with that draft. That draft help from Robert DuPont.
Now if he can get hooked up with Gilmore, who stepped out, they may be able to do something, but they're gonna have to regroup here and try again.
Well, front 8 pulled away. Everett Lane's fallen back to that second group with Frank Ramuglia and Paul Witt.
Yeah, and they are almost 3 seconds behind the leader right now. And then it's almost 7 seconds back to 12th place.
Yeah, Joel Guy, John Held, that's a big pack back here too. Dan Witt, Jay Anderson, Jason Duckworth, Gary Whitmer back here, Larry Boyle, and then Hendy off the pace. I think he's out of resets, Dwayne. He's a couple laps down, a lot of damage on the car.
Yeah.
Chris Hogue, Gary Ragland out of the race.
Already you can start to feel the intensity up front here in this front 7 starting to pick up as you see more guys getting a little antsy, moving around, trying to find a place where their car works better as we're coming to 10 to go.
Yeah, you said there was a tire limit tonight. What was there? 3 sets?
3 sets.
3 sets, yeah. Craig was wanting to know. Yeah, 3 sets there, Craig. That's counting the sets on the car. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Now, they've only had to make 3 pit stops tonight so far, under caution, so. Sure, everybody is out of tires right now.
Yep. Martin Porter up to 4th. And he's just staying in the draft right now. It's about all you can really do. And maybe a little wheeling and dealing with somebody back here, try to see if they can't figure out a way to get by them front 2. We could see a challenge here. Maybe inside 5 to go.
Yeah, now his best friend right now is Darren Reeser. He followed Reeser through the field, got back up to 4th. If those two make a move on Peg and Slabinski, they may be able to make a run for it, but just like on a super speedway, you're going to have help if you're going to win this thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Calvin Miller coming up on Vernon Markham. Calvin's had kind of an up and down night tonight. He started out back in 16th. He kind of worked up to it. I think he was just outside the top 10, and he fell back again. Now he's inside the top 10 again, 6th place with 8 laps to go. Looking good. John Held leading this huge pack back here. A lot of passing going on. Guys just feeling the cars out, I think, is pretty much at this point what they're doing. I don't really think that these guys are not really challenging for, oh, Jay Anderson. Wow, and Joel Guy got together there. Everybody's okay, though. Well, what do you think? What do you think, Dwayne? You think we're going to see somebody try it, pass here for the lead?
Oh, they're going to try it right now. Jeff
Vernon.
Gilmore, Calvin Miller, and Vernon have all hooked up on that low line. They're going to try to make some moves here.
Yeah, you could be right. We're hanging Martin Porter out to dry.
Oh, 3 wide. That's not going to work. That works in Porter's favor.
It does, yep. Porter had the line.
And the draft help.
Yep. Wow.
And just like that, their march to the front has ended.
And they're coming up on lap traffic here. And that was Hendy with all that damage. He holds his line. These guys go around him. Wow, he's almost up into the wall there.
Yeah, just trying to stay out of everybody's way.
Yep.
He doesn't want to be a factor in how this ends.
Five to go, Dwayne.
Yeah, and you can see it in the guys behind the top 2, just moving around, trying to find anywhere that they could possibly make a move to get by these 2. It's going to take a coordinated effort, and I don't know if these drivers behind them are that coordinated.
Well, Martin Porter took a look there on the inside of Darren Reeser, but I don't know if he's maybe trying to do a little deal in there with Vernon Markham, maybe to make a pass on Darren Reeser. We'll wait and see. 4 to go.
Well, this is not a track where you want to wait till the last lap to make your move. If you're going to have a move and you're going to make it, you need to make it now, because it's going to take you several laps to actually complete the pass. You have to go now if you're going to go at all.
Yeah. Calvin Miller, Jeff Gilmore have lost the draft there off of Vernon Markham, so it's become a 5-car pull away here in the front. And any one of them 5 can win it. It's just that who is going to be the one that's going to duck out first. You can't be scared. You gotta be brave about it. You just gotta say, I'm going. Are you going with me or not? Right now, they just seem to be hanging on to it here. Coming to 2 to go this time by.
Yep. Time is running out. Lipinski looked a little tight off of the 4 that time, but Peg stays with him.
2 to go. If Gary leads all the rest of these, he will have led 66 laps out of the 75. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Guy's just he is so impressive. He just does it like it's natural.
Looks like they are trying to get a run, but nothing going here.
I'm going to get the white flag this time by, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. One
seen
lap
anybody-
to go. No overtime tonight.
Nope, and nobody's made a move to try to pass Gary or anything here, so...
If they're going to do it, they need to do it on the back stretch.
Yep.
Your time is now.
Yep.
It's now or never, people.
Yep. So now or forever hold your peace. Doesn't look like anybody's going to do anything right now. I don't see. I figured Martin Porter might pull out on Darren Reeser, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So coming to the line, it's going to be Gary Slapinski, Michael Pegg, and Darren Reeser. They're separating out here.
Too little, too late, Rudy. It's over now. Slapinski
And
wins.
there it is. Wow. What a finish, though. What a finish. That was a heck of a finish. They tried.
Yeah, they tried, but they needed to make that move a little sooner.
Yeah. I watched Martin Porter there and Darren Reeser. They pulled out there, but like you said, just a little too late. So, all right, well, folks, we'll get these guys up here, so hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Conehead. Conehead, where'd you get the name Conehead?
My teammates.
Well, what did you think of tonight's race? You led 66 laps out of the 75. Just a dominating performance.
Yeah, it really took a lot of, with teammates and a lot of pushing and kind of luck.
I know you'd love to win. I know that. I mean, just chalks up another win in the Gary Slapinski book of victories. But Michigan, one of your favorite tracks? Because this is like the second time in the last couple of weeks I've seen you run this good here.
No, this isn't my favorite track at all. But I'll take it if I can. If Michael was out there, I would push him to the win. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what do you think about this car? Because we talked to, who was that we talked to just a little bit ago, and they said they thought the car sucked. Was that Martin?
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you think of it?
I wish it was a little more challenging. I feel like you just drive around with it. And,
Right.
Whoever was out there could pretty much win it.
Right.
But there's some tracks you can drive with it, but it just so happens, like this one, it really takes someone to be behind you and just push you, kind of just driving around.
Well, were you a little concerned at the very end there when you seen Darren and Martin pull out on you? It looked like maybe they were going to try to go 3 wide on you for the win.
Yeah, it looks like they were. And it wasn't a matter to me. If I can get a top 3, I would have been happy.
Well, Dwayne kind of said it the best right there. He said it was like he thought maybe it was just a little bit too late. Maybe they should have did that like on the backstretch or something, coming out of 2.
Yeah, I felt like a couple of times there. When I was coming out of 2, Michael was back a little further than I thought. And I actually thought he was going to go for it. So, and he didn't. And I was like, okay, maybe he didn't get the run. Maybe someone that really didn't help. Because you need the guy behind you to help you. If you don't.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, if you don't get that guy behind you to help you, you're not going to get that run.
You bet.
So,
well, chalk up another win for you there, Conehead. Good luck next week. But before you get out of here, who you got to congratulate or who you got to thank for this win here tonight?
I'd like to thank you guys, MaxspeedTV. You guys announcing this thing. I thank my teammates. Michael works pretty hard with this new league here, and I appreciate everything he's been doing. Frank and Paul, all of them. Larry, I really appreciate everything you do. And everybody have a safe night.
All right. Well, we'll catch you next time then, Conehead. Congratulations again, and good luck next time.
Thank you.
All right, Dwayne, you got second place.
Yes, sir. Caught up to Michael Pegg. Michael, man, was that your intention to just stick it to the bumper the whole time? Because it worked out for you.
Yeah, I hooked a chain to the car, and then I went and had a steak dinner and came back, and we had won the race.
Well, we've heard mixed reviews. Some guys like the car, some guys don't. What's your feeling about the new car?
The draft is super strong. That's the only thing I don't like about it is you have to have a couple of teammates to work with to break away. Not much of a challenge tonight when you have if you don't go at least 50 laps, get where the car will get loose after about 35 laps. But I don't know. I kind of like it and I don't like it. It's mixed reviews, but that's what they got. That's what's here. NASCAR's going to do it. The pros are going to do it. So I don't know. I'm excited about it. I don't like the brakes. I like the A car better with the old brakes. You could stop a lot better. This one just does not have any brakes on it.
Interesting. Well, you've come in second. How you feeling about moving forward as we get into the season, as the season starts next week?
Oh, it looks great. Yeah, I'm going to race a couple of the tracks, but they put up a couple to run me off. So they put up Bristol and Dover and I don't know, some other tracks. So I'll run a couple. I'm looking forward to it though.
Oh, come on. Don't you like Dover now? You've raced it?
No.
No, I'm kidding you. Yeah, that's a tough track.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will let you get out of here, Michael. But before we do, who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
Now I'll thank my team, the regulators, and the Lucky Dog League. Frank is really working hard. Brian's working hard. All the guys are working hard to get this done, especially you guys helping out. Everything's been great. MaxspeedTV. That's it. My wife, Tracy, and Cash.
And Cash. Don't forget Cash.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on second, and we will see you in the next. Where do you get there? Or fourth?
Third place went to Darren Reeser. That would look like a very interesting finish that was coming up there when him and Martin Porter pulled out on him. It looked like they were going to go 3 wide for the victory. But congratulations to Darren Reeser for the third place. But we did catch up with fourth here, Martin Porter. Martin, I know you said you didn't like the car. You thought it sucked. But you finished fourth in it tonight.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. I think that final restart, me, Michael Pegg, and Darren, we were all in the back and somehow found our way back up there. I mean, working our way back up there is crazy. 3, 4 wide. Cars all over the place. Didn't know where to go, where the line was going to go. So I don't know how it all shaped out to be like that, but it did.
Well, no, you heard what we were talking about. Do you think maybe like if you and Darren could have maybe pulled out coming out of turn 2 on that last lap instead of waiting until coming out of, out of 3 or out of 4, I guess I meant.
I was waiting for him to do something. I told him I'm with him because you can't do anything without any type of help. Yep. So if he made a move down low, I was going to go with him. But you get nervous when you're racing like that because if you pull out a line and no one goes with you, well, you're going to the back. So I don't know if he was nervous but from the looks of it, he was trying everything that he could do to get a run, get his nose underneath the Michael Pegg. So
yeah. All right, brother. Well, you come home fourth tonight and in a car you think sucks. So I think you did pretty good with that, So, but anyhow, who you got to thank for that fourth place?
Yeah, I gotta take a Kyle Busch line. This car is terrible. It's terrible. No, man, I'm new. I'm getting back in league racing, and a guy I think Everett bring me in, and Larry and Gassman letting me join Lucky Dog Sim Racing. It's been fun racing with these guys and having a blast. Getting back in league racing, so I want to thank them for accepting me and letting me come over here and have some fun and make have a good old time. So I gotta thank them and gotta thank you guys, MaxspeedTV, for putting the broadcast on. I mean, I've known you for a while, Rudy. You've been doing this for a long time, man. So I appreciate you doing it still.
Yeah, since 2012.
Right. Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
Yep. It'll be 10 years next September. So, all right, well, go celebrate that. And we'll see you back next time, Martin. I hope to see you in Victory Lane here soon.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, but I'm just having a good old time right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what it's all about, having a good time, ain't it?
Exactly. If you're not, there's no point of doing it if you're not having fun.
That's exactly right. You got it. All right, buddy. We'll see you next time.
All right, later, guys.
All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the results here. Coming out with the win here tonight, Conehead. Gary Slapinski stealing the win here. Michael Pegg finishing in second. Darren Reeser third. Martin Porter fourth. Vernon Margam fifth. Calvin Miller will finish sixth. Jeff Gilmore seventh. Robert DuPont eighth. Gasman there, Frank G. will finish in ninth. And Paul Witt 10th. Dwayne, finish them up.
Everett Lane brings it home 11th. Jason Duckworth 12th. John Held crosses the line in 13th position. Jay Anderson comes home 14th. Gary Whitmer crosses the line 15th. Dan Witt brings it home 16th position. Joe Guy will finish 17th. Larry Boyle will finish 18th. He is the last car on the lead lap. Hendy will finish 9th, 3 laps down. Chris Hogue will round out the top 20. Gary Ragland finishes 21st. Brian Pierce 22nd. Donald Stewart 23rd. And Ray Zerkut out early in 24th.
All right, very good. Well, again, congratulations to Gary Slapinski Conehead there winning tonight's race. Folks, thank you for watching tonight. We do appreciate it very much. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night. But Dwayne, thank you for helping too. Thank you.
Yep. Glad to help out. Good night, everybody.